and gentlemen, Dean Bear. I'm here. I have the honor to be here with Cheryl Kirk, the president of the Illinois State Racquetball Association. Cheryl, welcome to the IRT. My first question for you today is, what does this event, the 35th annual KWM Gutterman Shamrock Shootout, what does this event mean to the Illinois State Racquetball Association?
Well, the ISRA and Glass Court have been strong partners for many, many years. Glass Court has 8 great courts here, and we hold both of our state championships, both singles and doubles, here, as well as we support Glass Court in their tournaments like the Shamrock Shootout, the Turkey Shoot, and the Summerfest, and some other more local tournaments as well. So we're strong partners to begin with, and to be able to have the IRT come to bring the best pros in the world to play on our glass court, to have it live streamed by the IRT, is a dream come true for us. It's a source of pride to be able to bring all of our members here, to be able to watch the pros play. It's something that not a lot of people get to do unless they go somewhere like the US Open or to an international tournament. So we're so proud.
That's fantastic. Tell me a little bit about the junior program that the ISRA puts on, because it's something. I saw it last year, and I know I'm going to see it again, but our fans, they don't really know about it, so I really want them to kind of get what the Illinois State Racquetball Association does for juniors. You have a lot of them.
Oh, thanks for asking. Well, we have a lot of juniors. We would love to aspire to the number that St. Louis has, that Oregon has, but right here in Illinois, we have Junior Team Illinois. It was founded many years ago by T.J. Farrow and has been brought forward by many coaches, many parents, to be the program it is today. We have a number of kids who practice here at Glass Court, our JTI home, every Sunday. And they're so excited. Even though we don't have junior divisions in this particular tournament, there's a lot going on with JTI. So we have they're having a fundraiser bake sale. There's a raffle. They're part of the silent auction, and they get to go to the clinic with the pros at 9 o'clock on Sunday morning. So they're all excited. They're encouraged to bring their friends along who haven't played racquetball before. Everyone's welcome, and the 3 or 4 pros who come should be able to have a wonderful time with them, and vice versa.
So I can take that clinic on Sunday. I saw it last year. Andre Priya did an absolutely fantastic job. So speaking of the Glass Court, I mean, this is a family-owned club, and it's rare in racquetball today. So tell me a little bit about that partnership that you were saying that the Illinois State Racquetball has, and how good it is to have a family-run club in your state.
It's so great. Glass Court cooperates and partners with the ISRA in every way possible. Dan Jasker, who's the president and manager of Glass Court, serves on the ISRA board of directors. He runs the men's travel league and coordinates that. Joe DeArmas, who is the owner, along with his wife, Kathy. Years ago, before Diane DeArmas passed away, she was the spirit and guiding light here. So we go back years and years with the family-run club. We know that there are a lot of courts in other clubs, LA Fitness, Lifetime Fitness, a lot of respect for them. But when we have 8 courts under one roof and the kind of cooperation that Glass Court gives us, Danny and Joe, their staff is fantastic. We couldn't ask for a better setup, and it's geographically right here in the middle of Chicagoland. So it brings players from all over the state, but all surrounding states as well, and across the country.
Well, it definitely, if you guys have not visited this club, you definitely should. It has that old racquetball, family-owned club feel, and I absolutely love it because I feel like a kid when I come here, so it's great. So enough about Illinois racquetball, enough about the Glass Court, because it's great. I want to know a little bit about Cheryl Kirk. How long have you been involved in racquetball, and how did you get started?
It goes back a long time. Decatur, Illinois, the Decatur YMCA. I was working there as a swimming instructor, and I saw these sweaty people running around with rackets, and I said, "What is that sport?" And they said, "Well, that's racquetball. You haven't been down to the courts?" Like, no. So I started taking some lessons from a pro named Dwayne Mulvaney, who I haven't seen or heard from in years. And I just started playing with the other ladies who took the lessons, started with the leagues. I was still working for McDonald's Corporation at the time and did for many years afterward. And it wasn't until, well, that's 77, so it wasn't until around 2000 that I started getting involved with the ISRA and then the USA Racquetball Board of Directors. I became president of USA Racquetball at one point, and then moved into the international side of things as well. So I'm pretty involved, immersed in racquetball. It's kind of my whole life. Hello to my husband, who he is so supportive and so great. The racquetball culture is a big, big part of my life.
Well, so if you don't know Cheryl Kirk, now you do. Not only is she the president of the Illinois Racquetball Association, but USA Racquetball member and board of director, the Pan American Racquetball Federation, the IRF, and the LPRT. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Cheryl Kirk. If you're in Illinois, you definitely know Cheryl Kirk. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you coming up right here on IRT Live.
You're about to witness one of the fastest sports in the world, with a ball traveling at speeds close to 200 miles per hour.
Sacrifice. Fearless. Passion.
You have to be a little crazy.
The ball's moving up to 200 miles an hour. I'm trying to push it to 3.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Dean Bear. I'm here with the one, the only, Jeff Peters. Jeff, your title at this event is organizer, promoter, tournament director.
Chief cook and bottle washer. I'm the guy that picks up the men's room every single day, goes downstairs and collects the balls, worries about putting out the coffee because Dean drinks roughly 32 cups of coffee a day.
I think it's a little bit less than that, but we get it. So let me ask you a quick question. 35 years. How many years have you been involved here at the Shamrock Shootout?
35 years.
Wow. So
this tournament started with Diane DeArmas at another club, and then when they bought this club, it moved over here, and then it transitioned after Diane passed away. It transitioned to her husband, Joe DeArmas, who owns the club, and Dan Jaskier, her son, who's the general manager and president of Glass Court. So I've just helped them out as a volunteer now for literally starting with Diane 35 years ago.
How important is it to have the sponsors that you do? You're one of the very few tournaments that we go to where, I mean, there's just a tremendous support from the racquetball community here in Illinois.
Almost everyone and you can see the banners around the Glass Court, almost everyone who is a sponsor is actually also a racquetball player, in most cases an avid racquetball player, starting with Keith Miner, who's the title sponsor, all the way down through Jack Newman, a former pro player, or Wayne Lorenz, who's a realtor in the area, Rick Seberg, who's one of our big sponsors, Diane and Frank Bunker. I mean, it goes on and on. I mean, dinner last night, we had a Mexican fiesta. Danny Ortega, who just finished a men's open doubles match on the Glass Court, that we're going to be seeing the men's pro quarterfinals on in a couple of minutes. He just finished playing this morning. Last night he brought dinner for 220 people. I mean, it's phenomenal how they support us.
Yeah, it's like we talked about earlier when I interviewed Dan Jasker and even Cheryl Kirk. The amount of support you get from the Illinois racquetball community, it's tremendous, and it's important to run a tournament because you can't do it without them.
Yeah, and I probably coordinate a lot of it, but I couldn't run this tournament without Dan Jaskier here at Glass Court, who spends just an incredible amount of time, 3 or 4 weeks before the tournament, getting the club ready, getting the facility ready. I don't know what I can say about Cheryl Kirk. I mean, she's tireless. She's here morning, noon, and night. helping us get the tournament done while she's doing her IRF job and her USA Racquetball job and her president of the state association job in her spare time. She's retired in title only. I think she still works 70 hours a week because that's just the way she is. And then Doug Halverson, who's here closing up every night for us until after midnight, so that when I walked in at 6:15 this morning to get the matches started at 7 a.m., everything was ready to go. So.
Dan Jasker, I mean, you can't say enough. He was on court 4 before on a ladder, you know, fixing a light. He is the duel.
But that was our Studio 54 moment this morning. We had a doubles match going on that court, and I thought it was in the old Studio 54 in New York, the way that light was flickering. It was like a strobe. So if we lose the second exhibition court, that's a big deal to us in an 8-court facility. So, yep, 20-foot ladder up at the top of the court.
He does it all. Jeff, from the IRT, we want to thank you for having us back again. We look forward to, I'm sure, the 36th year. I'm sure we'll be back. It's one of our favorite events, and I know that you like having us.
We're hoping our sponsors remain with us, and we certainly want to have everybody back here. We've been running a lot of big events. We run a women's pro stop in the fall. We've run the NMRA here. We've done the SMRA. WSMRA is coming back here to Glass Court. We want big racquetball tournaments, and we think that we try to do our best for the players. It's all about the players. And I didn't mention MyPillow. This is the only tournament other than the U.S. Open this year. Every player is getting a travel pillow, and the winners in the non-cash divisions, well, what's first place in a MyPillow presented event? It's a king-size MyPillow, and second place, a queen-size MyPillow. So kind of cool for everyone.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so next year, put it on your calendars. It's the same time every time. The Shamrock Shootout right in the middle of March here in Chicago, right outside Chicago, Lombard, Illinois. Jeff?
We're the only sporting event in America that's still happening this weekend, so get all your friends to watch racquetball for the first time. The IRT is actually blasting out a bunch of stuff today to get information out. Maybe we'll get picked up by ESPN and some other folks this afternoon. Let's face it, they have nothing else to present. We're hoping that we get some publicity out of it.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. We'll take a short break. We'll be back for the preliminary talk about the upcoming quarterfinals right here on IRT Live. Fabio, now you or you and me?
By the way, I'm not kidding. I've talked to Amy this morning.
I know.
About trying to get.
We invited the guy from Marcus Lamar. Yeah, I think I would share if he shows up. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Dean Baer. I'm here. I have the honor to be here with Cheryl Kirk, the president of the Illinois State Racquetball Association. Cheryl, welcome to the IRT. My first question.
I think one of the biggest things about Gearbox is just the quality and the reliability of their product. I know that no matter what I do, whatever product I choose, whatever racket I choose, I'm going to like it no matter what. It's something that's very comforting as a player. To have a very consistent product in your hand every single practice session, match, after match. It's just really nice to have. My name is Bobby Horn. Don't make a mistake. Get yourself an M40 right now.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Dean Baer. I'm here. I have the honor to be here with Cheryl Kirk, the president of the Illinois State Racquetball Association. Cheryl, welcome to the IRT. My first question for you today is, what does
I'm Dawn with MyPillow. I just want to welcome everyone to the IRT. MyPillow has become a sponsor this past year. We started with my pillows probably 14 years ago, and we have this 10-year warranty on a pillow, which is amazing. So you have to come up with other products, which we have here. Also, Mike Lindell, if you don't know about MyPillow and Mike Lindell, he has a great story. Mike was a crack and cocaine addict back in the day. He turned his life around, and he now has a book called What Are the Odds? From Crack Addict to CEO, and it's quite a story. If you go out to mypillow.com and purchase Mike's book, I'm going to make sure that all of your order ships for free. So go to mypillow.com, purchase one of Mike's books, and everything that you buy out there is going to ship for free.
It's all about passion. I think I don't have anything to prove anymore in the sport. At the beginning of my career, I wanted to be one of the best, but
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live in Lombard, Illinois, 35th Annual KWM Gutterman Shamrock Shootout here in Lombard, Illinois, brought to you by MyPillow. For the IRT, I am Fabio Soto along with
Dean
co-host
Bear.
Dean Bear. Dean, how are you?
Good, good. This is we have two quarterfinal matches going on. We have another quarterfinal match. This is Landa versus Murray. The head-to-head matchup for these two. Landa 1, Murray 2. The last time these guys met, Fabio, was back in Sioux Falls, if you remember, and Landa had to withdraw due to injury. How did they get here? Landa, tough match versus Adamania, 11-10 tiebreaker. That was pretty tough. Sam Murray, he dispatched Rodrigo Montoya in 2, 11-3. That's a really good win for Sam Murray. What is your thoughts?
It is a good win. You know, I was surprised to see, and congratulations again to Adam Mania for performing so well against the number 2 player on tour. And Sam Murray, you know, great match versus Rodrigo Montoya yesterday. So I'm expecting to see something different right now from both of these players. Again, you said it yourself, South Dakota. Unfortunately, Landa had to withdraw, came back. He's back from injury. And, you know, I expect a good match because it's a warm-up, really, to be honest, for these two gentlemen. It's a cold day here in Lombard, Illinois.
Yeah, I mean, we have our sweatshirts on. It's cold. And Fabio, we could talk about Rodrigo Montoya for a second. This year, he was really supposed to catapult into the top 8, and he doesn't. He didn't play well in Mexican Nationals in singles, and I don't know if he's going through a lull that, unfortunately, Andre Perea went through a little bit of a lull where, you know, the round of 16s were tough for him. We can't say enough about it. Does it say that the tour itself is deep, or is Andre not playing well? I mean, he ran into some tough players, and he's finally in the quarterfinals later on today. So that's good. But is Rodrigo Montoya in that type of slump, or are the players just getting better?
Well, I think it's a combination of both. The players are getting better, number one. It's very different to play internationally representing your country where you have a head coach and you have a complete multidisciplinary staff than just coming here playing on tour. So that says a lot. I mean, I agree. We expected more out of Rodrigo Montoya. However, you know, it's maybe a wake-up call for him to get a coaching staff and get something different going on.
I did see him talking with some coaches in Mexico, so let's take an eye on that. Now, while this match is getting started, we have to know that Rocky Carson is on court 4 against Daniel De La Rosa. Interesting about Rocky Carson, 17 wins, 11 losses against De La Rosa. Those are those guys play a lot.
They have played a lot on tour, and, you know, surprisingly, Daniel De La Rosa, you know, he's getting back on it. He just won Mexican Nationals 2 weeks ago. He's getting back on the horse and reclaiming his spot to be in the top 3. So let's see if he does it.
Yeah, the last time they played was in South Dakota in the quarterfinals. De La Rosa won in 2, but the time before that, Rocky took him out in the Los Compadres in California.
Yeah, it was in Fullerton, California.
That's
exactly.
close to Rocky's hometown also.
Very close.
And he won in 2 in the quarterfinals. So that's going to be a very interesting matchup. Our brackets today, ladies and gentlemen, the top 8 are in the quarterfinals. 1 plays 8, 2 plays 7, 3 plays 6, 4 plays 5. Got really good matches. The next set of quarterfinal matches, Kane Waslinchuk, Eduardo Portilla, Alvaro Beltran, Andre Parrilla. But now we really need to focus on this particular match right here. Landa, Murray, let's go, Fabio.
That's a skip shot there for Sam Murray. Alex Landa getting pumped up. I'm seeing a different Alex Landa right now
than last night.
Yes, rather than last night because Adam versus Adam Mania, he had a slow start to be honest. Adam Mania was in control of that first game to be more clear. Landa came back to care of business. You got to remember both of these gentlemen play still doubles together. They're 2 partners.
Yeah, but it's not like they're not a team like De La Rosa and Beltran where they're extremely friendly. And I think racquetball players in general, because they have to play singles, I think they can really separate when they're playing singles and when they're with their doubles partner, or even playing against their doubles partner. If anything, I would imagine you'd want to beat your doubles partner even more.
Yeah.
I know I would.
I would agree more. And, going back to 2 weeks ago in Mexican Nationals, Daniel and Alvaro played each other in the finals. They played the doubles final together. They lost to Montoya and Mar, but they played the singles final together, and Daniel De La Rosa prevailed in 2.
Well, the only way they're going to meet at this tournament is in the finals. And it's possible. Both of them could be in the finals. Beltran is up on the Kane Waslinchuk side. And as we know, Beltran took out Kane in Florida last year.
Yeah, exactly.
But interesting fact, I think this year the only game Kane lost was that game against Rocky Carson. And I think after beating him 15 to -1, he lost game 2.
It's a skip shot by Alexander. Easy point. So Samuel Murray gets on the board finally. We're looking at 1-9 in the headpan scoreboard. Sam Murray takes control in the box.
We have a very chilly Saturday morning in Chicago.
There's a forecast of snow today.
It's a really good serve by Murray. Nice get off the back wall, Landa.
Wow.
Spun off the back glass, can't catch up to it. Landa back in the service box. This is a extremely busy day we have today.
We have a lot of exciting racquetball action for you. After this one, though, Dean, we have Kane Waslinchuk versus Eduardo Portillo here on Show Court.
Landa took the wrong shot right there, Fabio. Pinched it right into Murray.
It's a point for Alejandro Landa, who's now in double digits. 10 serving 1 in the headpan scoreboard. Got to remember, folks, we have now the official referee for IRT, Scott McClellan. We have 2 line judges in case of an appeal.
Yeah, it's very interesting. We have 4 quarterfinal matches, but they're going 2 at a time. And that's because this event has doubles. And the schedule of this event, it works for Shamrock Shootout.
That's another point for Alejandro Landa at 11 serving 1. Wow, what a great pass there by Sam Murray, just putting it a mile away from Alejandro Landa. You know, Murray is deep here. He's 10 points behind.
Trying to pull up the draw here, Fabio. Our matchups today, like we said, we have 2 quarterfinal matchups, and then we're going to be hit with 2 doubles semifinal matchup. Wow, 10 serving 2 in game 1, De La Rosa over Carson.
So just so everybody watching, that ball that Alejandro Landa hit on the wall came up, and it got out of the court, out of bounds, so it is a point for Sam Murray. Remember, when that ball bounces first on the floor, then goes out, it's a replay.
Hashtag.
That ball, hashtag just a replay, but it came out completely without touching the floor, so that's a point for Murray, who's now 2 serving 11.
Good serve from Murray. Wow, that just died in the corner.
That's a swing and a miss.
So 10 and 11, we have our quarterfinal matchups, and then 1 o'clock, we have our first semifinals for doubles. That should be a really good one. De La Rosa, Beltran versus Portillo and Parrilla, followed by the second semifinals, which is Mar and Montoya versus Murray and Landa. What's your prediction on that match? The current Mexican national champion doubles team.
Fun fact for you. First off, the first match you said, De La Rosa Beltran versus Portillo and Parrilla. If you remember, because you were there in Mexican Nationals, that went 11-10 tiebreaker.
Yep.
That was a crazy, crazy match. It was interesting because when they were 10-10, they called it technical on De La Rosa and Beltran because they weren't wearing the same uniform.
Correct.
So that was a technical.
-1.
-1. So they went back to 9 serving 10. It was just crazy.
Fabian Parrilla was just waiting for the right time to ask for that technical.
He did his job well.
So that's at 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock, and then we're going to flip back to singles at 5:30. So our first semifinal singles bracket, which would be either the winner of this match versus the winner of the De La Rosa Carson match, and our second semifinals is at 6:30. But the big match tonight, 8:30 p.m. doubles finale.
That's awesome. We have a Saturday night final for the men's pro doubles, like in the U.S. Open. It's just crazy.
I don't know if Landa got that ball.
It seems he did.
We didn't get that one. Murray back in the service box.
There has been an interesting exchange between these two gentlemen. We're stuck at still a 2 serving 11 right now. It's been that way for a couple minutes. Sam Murray, Big Canada.
Good serve.
Wow.
Two bounce.
Get right there. Not the shot that I would have liked for Sam Murray to do. I was looking forward to him to go down the line to the right side, keeping it very, very far from Landa, but yet he chose to go to the corner. It worked, though. Landa was close. Point, 3-2, serving 11 now on the headpin scoreboard.
I want to welcome everybody into the chat box. I want to thank you for tuning in today in our quarterfinal match. So Rob Salerno, Andre plays the Mexican magician, Alvaro Beltran.
I want to thank everybody for watching. Please like our posts, share our feed, follow us on social media. Make racquetball available for the rest of the world, especially this weekend. We're probably the only professional sport having a professional tournament.
100% agree. Good serve, Murray, into the corner. The International Racquetball Tour would like to thank all the players that participate in any sanctioned event. The tour would also like to thank the millions of fans watching alongside at home and those who are lucky enough to make it to one of our events. Special thanks, Doug Havelson, Cheryl Kirk, the tournament directors here, and the staff at the Glass Court Swim and Fitness, along with Joe DeArmas, the owner, and Dan Jasker, the president. Thank you for hosting and having us here today. And now, 5:11 on that Head Pen scoreboard. Reminder, guys, Head Pen, not over the scoreboard sponsor, not just the official ball of the sponsor of the IRT. Head Pen is the industry leader in all things racquetball. Check them out online today, www.head.com/racquetball. That was a really good rally for Landa. It was a really tough serve by Murray, and he nicely cross-courted for a winner.
Well, Landa's just keeping his pace right now. I'm sure he's not going to let today happen what happened yesterday. He doesn't want to go a tiebreaker here. Like you said earlier, Dean, we have a long day. This is quarterfinals.
Do you think, in Landa's mind right now, he's thinking about having that the last time he played Sam and he had to forfeit, or is that not even a thought?
I don't think it's a thought for him. He's just focused and concentrated right now. He's had a tremendous few weeks. Remember, he won national doubles in Tempe, Arizona with Satsi Munchak.
On the American side?
Yeah, in the U.S. So he's had a busy time. So, Dean, any updates right now currently on the other side of the court?
De La Rosa wins game one, 15-5.
Wow.
Didn't see that coming.
15-5, De La Rosa up.
Yeah, actually, let me rephrase. De La Rosa's coming off playing some high-level racquetball, like we just said before, winning Mexican nationals. That's playing high-level racquetball. The last time Rocky played was national doubles. But 15-5, I'm a little surprised.
And just to mention that Rocky defeated Alejandro Landa at national doubles in the singles play. Point there for Alejandro Landa.
Very comfortable lead for Landa.
It is a comfortable lead for him, but he's focused. Look at him. His demeanor hasn't changed. Great shot by Landa cross court. Nothing Samurai can do about it. I'm surprised, though, Dean, that Landa. Oh, just as I was about to say that Samurai has timeout. It's a towel timeout. Towel timeout there taken by Samurai. But as I was going to say that, Dean, I'm surprised that Samurai hasn't taken a timeout at all.
Correct.
He's down by 7.
He's going to ask for one now. Oh, he's got a broken grommet, or is it a timeout? It's an actual timeout. We'll take a short break ourselves, and we'll be back for the remainder of Game 1 right here on IRT Live.
Mike Lindell, and as you know, my passion is to help each and every one of you get the best sleep of your life. That's why I created my new Giza Dreams bed sheets. I guarantee you they'll be the most comfortable sheets you'll ever own.
With the Giza Dream Sheets, I'm getting the best sleep of my life.
I do not like my
For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit MyPillow.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Time is in. Sam Murray checking the score. Landa in the box, ready to go. Great ace serve, Landa. Game point. Did you know Wear Rollout, the official apparel sponsor of the IRT? They offer a complete line of IRT and other lifestyle racquetball clothing. Not only the #1 clothing company in our industry, they also produce racquetball shirts worldwide. Support the official apparel sponsor of the IRT. Game point. Murray in the corner holds them off. So shop wearrollout.com today, and please support the official apparel sponsor of the IRT. Great new hoodies here in Chicago with the IRT logo on them. Thank you, Jonathan, for your support of the tour.
I want to thank everybody watching online, on their phones, or at home, or even at work. Like our post, share our feed, follow us on social media. I want to thank everybody watching as well. From Latin America, every Hispanic-speaking country. I want to say hi to Dr. Angel Lopez watching from Tijuana, Mexico, Club Britannia, who's watching right now. I want to say hi to his daughters, Renata and Camila, who are watching. Hello.
Second game point opportunity, Landa. Drive serve. Murray's there. Set up for Landa. Beautiful down the line. Game 1 in the books, ladies and gentlemen. 15-6. The IRT would like to give a special thanks to Gearbox for being one of our inside industry partners. Check out all the latest and innovative equipment from Gearbox. Gearbox supports not only the sport of racquetball, but many athletes as well. Check them out online today, www.gearboxsports.com. Fabio, nice little game right there. Let's take a short break, and we'll be back for the start of Game 2 right here on IRT Live.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, and as you know, my passion is to help each and every one of you get the best sleep of your life. That's why I created my new Giza Dreams bed sheets. I guarantee you they'll be the most comfortable sheets you'll ever own.
With the Giza Dream Sheets, I'm getting the best sleep of my life.
I do not like my sheets. I love my Giza Dream Sheets.
I guarantee you the first night you sleep on my sheets, you'll never want to sleep on anything else.
Go to MyPillow.com or call the number on your screen right now. Giza Dreams are made with the finest, most sought-after cotton in the world. MyPillow Giza Dream Sheets are available in a variety of colors and will be the softest, most comfortable sheets you will ever own. And listen to this. For a limited time, when you use your promo code, Mike will send you a second set of Giza Dream Sheets absolutely free. That's 2 sets of sheets for the price of 1.
For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit MyPillow.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Players still on their break, but the IRT needs to thank MyPillow for being a partner of the tour. You know the pillows. Now check out the sheets. Proudly made in the USA. We all here use them at the IRT, and you should too. Visit MyPillow.com and use the promotion code IRT for amazing discounts today.
Almost back to the action here in game number 2. We're at the 35th annual KWM Gutterman Shamrock Shootout, presented by MyPillow here in Lombard, Illinois. Dean, we're about to get started. What is, the usual, Dean? Sam Murray, what does he need to do to get back into this?
What does Sam have to do, Fabio? I think he just has to execute, and hopefully, Landa will take shots like that and skip it in. That's what has to happen for Sam Murray today. So Sam Murray in the driver's seat right here. Drive serve, short. Set up for Landa into the corner. Great diving get right there by Murray. Good setup here. Murray into the corner. Landa, easy pinch winner. Out of position, Sam Murray. So De La Rosa, this just in. De La Rosa up 5-3 in game 2. Towel timeout sponsored by Service Master Restore. A lot of towel timeouts here when there's a Sam Murray is around. He just sweats putting his shirt on. But Landa in the service box. Good drive serve right there by Landa. Setup. That ball was kind of hidden from Landa against Sam Murray's blue gearbox shirt. One serving one on the head pen scoreboard. Point Landa. 2 serving one on that head pen scoreboard. Landa in the service box. Short. Second serve coming up. Wow, Landa grabs his own chest, hits the side wall first. That's a side out. I don't know if I've ever seen that in a pro tournament. What's the thought going through Landa's head? He has to shake it off quickly. There's a ton of pro players that are watching from behind the glass, and every single one is laughing. Even some of the amateurs. Nice kill into the corner for Murray for another point. KWM Gutterman is proud to be the title sponsor of the 35th annual KWM Gutterman Shamrock Shootout. As the largest manufacturer and #1 seller of gutter machines in the U.S., KWM Gutterman is family owned by Keith and Ken Miner. With more than 50 years of experience crafting the highest quality roll forming products on the market today, KWM Gutterman is ready to serve our customers across the United States and globe. Visit KWM Gutterman to learn more. Manufacturing the best, built to stand the test. Murray, point. Three serving two on the head pen scoreboard. Short serve. Wow, nice kill shot by Alex Landa.
A little exchange in words between these two gentlemen, but, friendly camaraderie per se, even though they're playing singles.
Welcome back, Fabio Soto. That might be another towel timeout. But we have to also thank one of the platinum sponsors. It's my favorite one, Papa Nicholas Coffee. And Mr. Jim Schlicker. He provides the coffee, and he sponsors all the tournaments here at the glass court. So thank you for your support of this tournament. Visit them, papanicholas.com. You can have the coffee shipped directly to you at home. It's roasted at their plant in Batavia, Illinois, and is guaranteed to be the freshest available. Guaranteed, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow, that.
So beautiful serve, Landa. Kill shot in the corner. Landa can't catch up to that one.
So just an update for you, Dean. I'm getting word from our intern, Alvaro Beltran, that Daniel De La Rosa is up 9-3.
Wow, commanding lead, commanding first game. Yeah, we got this. We got the first game, very commanding lead, win 15-5, and now he's got a comfortable lead. So Alvaro, you're watching the match. How is Daniel in the zone? So there you have it, right from another pro just watching. Daniel is executing well, and Rocky's playing defense because of Daniel's execution. So
currently, Sam Murray 473 in the headpen scoreboard.
Wow, flat rollout there by
Wow.
Sam Murray. Winner, winner.
Chicken dinner.
Another platinum sponsor right here is Rick Seberg. He is a huge supporter personally of all the tournaments here in Lombard and at the glass court. And unfortunately, he's not on the court these days because he's had a medical procedure. So thank you, Rick Seberg, for your support of the tour personally. Landa, drive serve. Setup, Landa.
Wow.
Buries it into the corner.
That's point
Winner.
number 4 for Mr. Alejandro Landa.
It was a very good, good shot right there by Landa.
I'm
Nice
especially liking
down the line.
Landa's backhand this game. It's very compelling. That was a forehand.
I'll tell you, his serve has been well. Called it
short
short.
serve called. There's an appeal. Oh, no. No.
Yeah, no. Landa just figuring out that if he does appeal and he wins the rally, it's a first serve instead of second serve.
Exactly.
Big deal. Flat rollout again from Sam Murray.
We've had no
Wow.
appeals so far in this match, Dean. So far.
Yeah, and according to the scores in the other match, I don't think there's been any there. I wouldn't imagine.
Second opportunity for Big Canada.
Good pickup from Murray. Good pickup there from Murray. Excellent shot selection for Alex Landa. Sam Murray is in front of the service line, and any shot, front wall, side wall, is an automatic winner. He hit that about 3 feet. That was textbook racquetball right there on what shot to hit when your opponent is in front of the dotted line.
Yeah, I don't think Landa wants to afford to take this into 3 because, again, this is quarterfinals. If he wins, he plays semis. Then he has doubles to worry about as well.
Yeah,
So
he could have 4 matches
He
today.
could potentially have 4 matches.
Well, let me tell you something. Their doubles match is not going to be a cakewalk.
No, at all.
That's for sure.
But that's the thing. He could potentially have 4 matches today.
Landa, Murray versus Mar and Montoya, that's going to be a good one.
That's going to be very interesting. Because Rodrigo Montoya and Javier Mar are going to be all in on this one. They're not playing singles any longer.
But, it's interesting because Mar, I've seen a different game from Mar. I watched him at Mexican Nationals, and in singles, in doubles, he's just a very different player. I'd like to see some of that fire and the shots that he makes in doubles. I'd like to see that in singles.
I happen to agree with you. He's a totally different player from singles and doubles. But, again, he's not in singles anymore here. He lost yesterday to Adam Manilla. And, it's going to be interesting because, again, both him and Rodrigo Montoya are just playing doubles. They're going to be all in. So, again, I don't think that Alejandro Landa wants to take this into 3.
Football, that's almost every serve by Sam Murray.
He is Big Canada. Big foot.
Well, Mr. Rick Seberg is watching online. Rick, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Seberg, for watching, supporting.
And he's standing next to me. Love it. Yeah, keep control of those comments for me, please, Rick. Thank you.
Point for Sam
Sometimes
Murray.
people get a little out of hand.
6, serving 5 on the headpen scoreboard as Murray takes control again in the box.
Short serve.
Short serve.
Interesting choice of serve by Sam Murray. Good pickup by Landa.
Wow.
What a flat rollout from the side. About 39 3/4 feet by Sam Murray for a winner.
Listen, it is a good pickup there, and it's a good read by Landa, but that's his own fault, Dean. One of the things that I've never seen Alejandro Landa do is take control of those hits that he goes to the back wall. He just hits them really hard.
Not a good serve. Too far off the back wall. When he needs to go to the back wall, Fabio, he needs to kind of make it a ceiling shot. You can kind of hit it on a slight angle. It'll actually be considered a ceiling ball. And there's a way to hit that. Big
shot
those
right
were splinters. We also need to thank another platinum sponsor, the Plant Hill Nursery, located in Bloomingdale and Carpentersville, Illinois. Been serving customers since 1980. Platt Hill Nursery is much more than a garden center that offers the finest plants, landscaping accessories, events, and classes. Plant Hill Nursery can help anyone find the right products for any landscape or hardscape projects you're creating or considering. The local experts can help you discover your own perfect environment. This is their commitment to you. Stop by and let them make your vision come true.
We're doing. Wow. What a great side out there by Alejandro Landa. So great down the line. 5, serving 7 on the headpan scoreboard.
Landa. Short serve. What's for lunch today, Fabio?
I have no idea.
Nice pickup from Landa.
2 bounces right there. It's a side out for Sam Murray. It's interesting to see this court, Dean, how it's sub-level.
Yeah, you know, we said that before, like, you know, if you hit usually on a 3-wall glass or a glass court like this, if the fans or the people are low and you know, the level of the court, the ball, you would be able to lose the ball a little easier. And because this is white down there, I'm sure it's a little bit easier to keep control of the ball and your eye and your vision on the ball.
Yeah, to keep track of it is definitely much easier.
What a get by Sam Murray. What a get from Sam Murray.
Oh, Landa overhits it.
Not a good shot by Sam Murray.
Best rally of the match so far, Dean.
Nice diving get there. Both players are hitting right to each other, Fabio.
Somebody's going to need a timeout after this one, Dean.
Well, there's going to be a towel or something. Sam Murray looks exhausted. And a flat rollout by Landa with the fist pump. De La Rosa moves on, ladies and gentlemen. 15-5, 15-5.
We got a replay right here.
What a rally right here. Both players, Fabio, as you watch, they just take Landa, wrong shot, cross court. Landa, wrong shot. Too high. Towel timeout sponsored by Service Master Restore.
Mr. Frank
What
Catalano.
a rally. Let's talk about some of the gold sponsors. Well, there's a platinum sponsor, KWM Gutterman. Thank you for your support. Anthony's Pizza, gold sponsor right here at the glass court. Wayne Lorenz, thank you for your support. Please visit these guys. Chicago Spectro Service Laboratory, Inc. Eduardo's Natural Pizza. Jose Ortega, Equipto Vision. Thank you so much, Frank and Diane Bunker. Papa Nicholas Coffee. Back to the action. Center court. Short or a wet ball? I don't know. That ball zipped right over the service line. Good serve by Landa. And there's an Alvaro from Landa.
We're still at 7, serving 5 incredibly after that rally. Landa did not earn a point.
What a rally though, Fabio. I'm a little tired of that rally. Good little energy there from Alex Landa.
Like I say, he doesn't want to take this to 3. He can't afford to, having potentially 4 matches today. The right shot right there. Landa to the right. Samuel was all the way to the left. Finally gets on the board once more. Alejandro Landa, 6, serving 7 on the headpin scoreboard. And as we see Eduardo Portillo getting ready for his match versus Kane Wazelenchuk. Coming up next, folks, after this one. Wow, Sam Murray just charging in front of that ball.
Seven, serving 6.
Wow, Landa just killing that backhand. I have mentioned a little while ago, Dean, I'm liking Alex Landa's backhand this game. He's just really ripping it. He's having a better backhand than forehand at this moment. So 6, serving 7.
The winner of this match will take on Daniel De La Rosa tonight, 5:30 p.m. Good pass, but a good pickup by Murray. Beautiful shot, sidewall, front wall. Good, buena bola.
So it's a good shot call by the referee. Sam Murray
Agreed,
appeals.
agreed. Buena bola.
Call
I mean,
stand.
sidewall, front wall winner, but you could see where Sam would think that skip being on the court. He didn't check outside to see, he has some people in the stands if he should appeal or not.
Definitely, don't blame him for doing so. He just lost one appeal.
But it was instant.
He has another one. Wow, picked that one up. Just like that, side out. It seems that Landa is playing too straightforward. He has to put maybe a little bit of angle, sidewall. I don't know. He has to change it up a little bit. This is taking a lot longer than he wants it to. Again, doesn't want to take this to 3. Wow, ace serve, Sam Murray. Landa, as soon as he saw it. Eight, serving 7 now. This is such a different game, Dean, than game number 1. Very, very different.
And it's intense.
Yes, it is.
You can actually, there's some really long rallies. The crowd is is quiet because the action is good. Finally, Landa took the right shot.
He did.
And went cross court instead of down that line. Sam was waiting down the line. Perfect shot selection by Landa.
7, serving 8 on the headpin scoreboard. But yes, totally different game number 2 than game number 1.
Good pickup there by Landa. Again, passes him on the back. So what Landa's been doing, Fabio, is the beginning of this game, he's been going down that forehand, forehand, forehand. Murray's all over it. 2 quick cross courts to the backhand, and they are winners.
Short serve called. Second opportunity for the El Paso, Texas player. Wow, double
Beautiful
bounce right
shot.
there. Great shot.
So
by
up until
Landa.
now, the matches have all gone to seed, and that's not the case now with De La Rosa, the 6th seed, taking out the number 3 seed, Rocky Carson. Towel timeout, sponsored by Service Master Restore. You know, Fabio, very interesting that, you know, the seeds are the way they are, but De La Rosa, top 3 player, he at one point himself. You know, are we on the decline of some of the older guys, the Carsons, the Beltrans, the Kane Waslinchuk? No, they're making Sam Murray change his shirt.
Oh, it is a timeout. As you say, referee Scott McClellan is making Sam Murray change his shirt. I think it took him a little too long to do so, but he finally is.
Yeah, so, you know, again, you're talking about guys like Kane Waslinchuk, 38 years old.
Yeah.
Alvaro Beltran, 41 years old. Rocky Carson is 40 years old. You know, all these type of players, you know, it's time for these young guys. Look what's happening, you know, De La Rosa, 26. Perea will take on Beltran. He's 23. Portilla, 20. You know, is it time for those young guys to start moving in?
It should be time, you know, for them to start moving in. But as you said earlier in this match, Dean, what about Rodrigo Montoya? We expected more out of him. What about Javier Mar? Those are young guns, too. They're in their mid-20s.
Ace. Yeah, speaking of Montoya needs a change. He needs, you know, it might even be a change of environment for a little bit of time, you know, where you move a little bit to focus just on racquetball. You know, now that his studies are over, maybe a coaching change, maybe a philosophy change. Maybe the way he approaches the game needs to be changed. I see that coming.
Oh, you can't avoid to feel that way because it is natural.
Big setup. No.
Point for Alejandro Landa.
No buena bola right there for Mori.
And I agree with what you're saying, Dean, because if you see players like Eduardo Portillo, he entered this tournament ranked at number 8.
Well, he was seeded 8. He's ranked 9.
Well, as you say. And, you know, the thing is that he's a younger player, less experienced than Rodrigo Montoya, but has a better result in the Pro Tour.
Well, I'll be honest with you. If you're a fan of racquetball, professional racquetball, IRT Towel Timeout, sponsored by Service Master Restore, you need to look at the rankings not only after this tournament, which would be Monday, but at the end of this month. Last year, in the month of March, we had a Bolivia Grand Slam.
That's true.
Carson went to the finals. Beltran, Landa was in the quarterfinals, stuff like that. We're going to stay right here as the players take a timeout. All those points are going to drop off. You know, Conrado Moscoso, who's currently, I think, ranked 6 or 7.
He's in the top 8.
He is in the top 8. He is actually
at 8.
ranked. No, he's ranked 6.
Okay.
And he will probably go from 6 to 15.
Probably.
At the end of this month, before the next tournaments. You know, he made he not only the finals, he won the event in the Bolivian Open.
The
That's
American
like
Iris, yes.
600 points right there. So Moscoso has over 2,000 points. He's going to drop to 1,200. He's not at this event for travel reasons. You know, so he's going to go down to 1,200. The Portillos, the Perea, he had another good tournament in Bolivia. So those points are good. De La Rosa, he's not losing any points.
He's not losing.
So
he's gaining.
He's gaining points. So you're going to see a change in the rankings that could really impact the top 8. I'm excited for the end of the month to see them.
That is true.
Back to the action, Landa. Another good drive serve and a weak return from Sam Murray.
Point. 12 serving 8, and it seems like Sam Murray, Dean, is losing some of his momentum. It was a totally different game at the beginning.
It might be the shirt.
It might be the shirt.
Let's blame the ref.
It might be the mustache. I don't know.
Wow. Another great serve by Alejandro Landa.
So 13 serving 8 in the headpin scoreboard as Alejandro Landa is now within 2 points of advancing to the semifinals tonight versus Daniel de la Rosa.
Screen serve.
We see now Eduardo Portillo getting ready. Kane Wazelenchuk getting ready. Skip shot, Alejandro Landa.
Landa missed, and I think that was encroachment. If I was him, I would appeal. Look at the score. Look at the time of the match. He didn't appeal anything yet.
I agree.
Again, that's a coach. A coach is going to be on the outside looking out for your best interest. Landa does not have a coach at the event, and he never does. Ace.
Wow,
Murray.
Great.
It was
that ball
perfect.
hit the corner to a T. 9 serving 13. Sam Murray's not out of this yet, Joe. He's within 4.
I thought that was a short serve. You're going to see an appeal here. No, not. Maybe Sam's going to appeal his own serve.
Seems he's not.
I was looking at his camp over there to see if they were going to tell him to appeal his own serve, and it doesn't happen. Yeah. So Landa, 2 points away from moving on to a very interesting De La Rosa Landa match.
That is going to be very interesting if we get to see it. If it does happen, very interesting. I'm looking very forward to that one.
They've played a lot on tour.
That's a point. Match point for Alejandro Landa. Dean?
The last 5 times Landa took on De La Rosa, beat him.
Last 5
the
times.
last 5 events that they played.
What's going to be interesting?
Their record is 8-3. Landa's over Daniel, 8-3.
Well, let's wait for this one to end, Dean.
Towel timeout, sponsored by Service Master Restore. I like how Landa's staying in the court, focused. You know, he wants a good serve. His thought right now is, I need, and it's not even an ace, Fabio. His thought needs to be, I need a good serve and a weak return. He needs a 3-shot rally to get out of here right now.
I'm
Let's
sure
see.
that he's going to serve a bomb right now. Here we go. Is this it for Sam Murray?
Weak return, setup, Landa into the corner, but a great get by Murray.
Wow.
Nice weak shot right there. Flat rollout. He's going to appeal. He's going to, bueno, 2 up, game 2 in the books, match over. Landa moves on to take on De La Rosa. So interesting fact, Fabio, why we're talking about that upcoming match, because that will be the last time they played was, in Portland. I don't recall that. Quarterfinal matchup.
Quarterfinal matches in Portland, Oregon at the event of Tournament of Champions.
Yeah, we're going to definitely have to get Landa over by the interview. Let's take a very short break. We'll come back with the quarterfinal winner, Alejandro Landa, right here on IRT Live.
I think one of the biggest things about Gearbox is just the quality and the reliability of their product. I know that no matter what I do, whatever product I choose, whatever racket I choose, I'm going to like it no matter what. It's something that's very comforting as a player to have a very consistent product in your hand every single practice session, match, after match. It's just really nice to have. My name is Bobby Horn. Don't make a mistake and get yourself an M40 right now.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Dean Baer. I'm here with today's quarterfinal winner, Alejandro Landa. Alex, that was a great match, a very energetic Alex Landa. A lot of emotion out there today. How do you feel after that win against your doubles partner, Sam Murray?
I feel really good. I think I play a good match. Sam is a tough opponent. He gets a lot of balls, but I stay focused the entire match.
Me and Fabio were talking earlier in the match about playing your doubles partner on the singles end of it. Does that weigh into fact? Do you want to beat your doubles partner more than you would just another opponent?
No, it's like any other opponent. He, like you say, he's my doubles partner. He's a really nice guy. So no, he's like any other opponent.
Let's talk real quick about some of your sponsors. I know you have a lot. We always have to thank them. Who are some of the people that support Alex Landa?
First of all, eForce. Thank you guys. They have my back every tournament. My clothing brand, Lotto, my string, laser fiber, back at home, all the gyms that support me and let me train for them. Thank you guys. I'm just really thankful.
So next up is Daniel De La Rosa. The last 5 times you met him, you took him out. Last time being in Portland, Oregon. Do you have a game plan for Daniel, or is it something that you need to let this victory kind of lie first before you really think of that?
No, actually I do. I have a game plan for him. He's really tough, but every time I play him, I know it's gonna be a tough one. So I just stick to my game plan, and we'll see.
So your next match before the singles is going to be a doubles semifinals, and I believe it's either at 1 or 2. I think you might even be the first match. So you're going to play the current Mexican doubles champs, Marin Montoya. So you really need to get your partner away from this loss here today. How are you going to do that?
Yeah, no, Sam knows what to do. He's tough. I mean, I know he's going to get over it, and we'll be ready for the doubles match.
Well, congratulations, Alex. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, Kane Waslinchuk, the #1 seeded player, will take on Eduardo Portillo. Next, right here on IRT Live.
I'm Dawn with MyPillow. I just want to welcome everyone to the IRT. MyPillow has become a sponsor this past year. We started with MyPillows probably 14 years ago, and we have this 10-year warranty on a pillow, which is amazing. So you have to come up with other products, which we have here. Also, Mike Lindell. If you don't know about MyPillow and Mike Lindell, he has a great story. Mike was a crack and cocaine addict back in the day. He turned his life around, and he now has a book called What Are the Odds from Crack Addict to CEO, and it's quite a story. If you go out to mypillow.com and purchase Mike's book, I'm going to make sure that all of your order ships for free. So go to mypillow.com, purchase one of Mike's books, and everything that you buy out there is going to ship for free.